Well, good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, May 10th, 2026, and it's Mother's Day. So first off, happy Mother's Day to my mother and all the other mothers. My mother's my number one fan, so I'm sure she will see this. So yeah, anyways, I'm finally out camping again after 3 months of no camping. I'm down, north of the Crowsnest Pass on the Forestry Trunk Road. Nice little spot here. I've camped here before. Pretty quiet this weekend. Had a nice fire over there last night. Yeah, it's here since yesterday morning. And yeah, it's been pretty quiet here. About 30-40 cars might have drove by yesterday. Haven't seen anyone drive by yet this morning. And it's, I don't know, my temperature says it's around 12 degrees. Feels a little cooler, but when the sun pops out, it's nice. Oh, got a deer. Lonely deer on the side of the hill. And we're going up there. But yeah, it's a nice little camp spot. There's a nice creek back here running along and behind. Rushing pretty good right now with everything melting. And those clouds aren't looking too promising, but hopefully they're going the other way. Yeah, I'm going to hike Racehorse Creek Hill, which is basically right in front of me. Just another small guy again. Seems to be snow free, so that's good. A little breezy, but hopefully not too bad. Good down that way, but not so much that way. Anyways, gotta walk down the road a little bit to start of the trail. Not too far. Yeah, it's about 5 kilometers, something like 500 meters elevation, something like that. I'll post it up here if I'm wrong. In front of me is Vickery Creek, Vickery Ridge. That's Vickery Creek down there. I was thinking about going up there, but driving in, there's an awful lot of snow up there still, so yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna pass. But basically just gotta get up on top of this ridge here. Pretty well go up anywhere, but I'll look for the trail. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of snow up there still, so I passed on that today. Yeah, let's get up here to the trailhead. There's a little creek coming down here. It's not Racehorse Creek though. Racehorse Creek's on the other end. And here's our trailhead. Right here. No markings or anything. I hear Gross again. Bumping his chest or whatever they do. Yeah. Again, like last weekend, there is a trail, but it's faint. But I think for the most part we'll be staying on top of the ridge. Oh, I see him. Go up down over the hill. That's alright. I've seen lots of grouse. Yeah, as you can see here, the Trail's pretty well disappeared. Oh, we're picking up another one. Lots of animal trails in through the bushes here. Across the road where I was camping, I was walking around. Little trails going everywhere. Yeah, very nice. Continue along here for a bit. Looks like his antlers are just starting. See my van. He didn't see me, so I'm gonna sneak away and not bother him. Yeah, little buck. His antlers just starting to grow. See a lot of deer poop along here, so there are probably ticks. Keep an eye out for those. And the wind's picking up. Yeah, the actual trail on all trails went more over that way, but I want to see the deer, so I stuck along the ridge. And this is where the old trail shows, and probably the way I came up the first time. But yeah, no rush. I'm just out enjoying the day, taking it all in. All right, in the trees for a little bit, I guess. Just scared another deer off. As soon as I shut the camera off, he ran away. Right in front of me. Lots of deer. But he's long gone, I'm sure. Yeah, it's opening back up again though, so that's nice. Get up there and we'll take a look around. First vehicle of the day, and it's 10 o'clock. Pretty quiet. Got a little campfire. Nice little spot for it. And then the open ridge. Gaining elevation pretty quick, but it's definitely not as steep as last weekend. Nice gradual grade. Yeah, going up there. I think eventually going over there. Yeah, I don't know. Just out enjoying the day. Kind of neat. Tall dead flowers. I was just down there on that grassy spot. And still working my way up the ridge here. Views are getting better as we go. break out onto the ridge. Okay. I'm gonna follow this for a bit. Whew. Warming up, I gotta take my jacket off. Beauty. Gross. I am back in the trees. Just staying on top of the ridge though. Hey buddy. Keeps hiding behind the trees. I see ya. Yeah. Spider web. I think I saw the spider in them. That's no good. All right. Coming up to an opening. Sure does look like sheep poop and it's fresh. Very fresh. Maybe deer, I guess. I always thought the stuff clumped together like that was sheep, but I don't know. I don't see anything. But at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me. When I hiked Ma Butte, I actually saw mountain goats up there, which I never would have thought would have been there, but they were. Yeah, opened up. Heading up to that next hill and then probably over that way, I guess. Going pretty quick though. There we go. Some prairie crocus, whatever it's called. And I just came from down there. My way up the ridge. The wind seems to come and go, but it's nice when it's not there, that's for sure. Well, I'm at a bit of a false summit here. I'm gonna continue up along that way. I think I skirt around the side of that one, kind of that dark patch right through there. And I believe that's where I'm headed, that hill there. Yeah, I'll keep trucking along. Said to heck with it, came straight up the hill. That's the way. That's the way that all trails goes too. So, yeah, let's see what's up here. It's up here. Okay. Nutcracker. Park's Nutcracker, I think. Yeah, I just came off of that little ridge up off the windy spot. And I gotta work my way along there over to the summit. Big summit cairn at the top. Shouldn't be long, we'll be there. Coming up to this little rocky section, looks like there's a trail here on the left side going up around. Yeah. You could probably scurry up it anywheres, but definitely easier. And headed over that way. Looks like some people are going down and up. Looks to be the easiest route. Yeah, scurry up to that ridge. I'm just sticking to the right side along here, trying to block some of the wind. Seems to be working. Big rock, kind of look like a bear. Nice. Work my way up through there, and then there's some trees that'll keep the wind sheltered a bit, I think. And up to the final bit of the peak. Nice little camp spot here. Little flat spot out of the wind. And kind of just along them trees now I just talked about. Just taking a bit of a break. Very nice in here. Surprised there's still some snow there. I guess shouldn't be surprised, but there's a lot of snow just south of me, so. Well, it almost seems like I'm just as high as the summit over there, but that's where the summit cairn is, so that's where we'll go. A couple summit cairns, 3 I think. Yeah, just gotta lose a little bit of elevation gain. That's nice over here, there's hardly any wind. I don't know, it's probably gonna be windy over there, but we'll see. Yeah, really nice through here. Sheltered from the wind and the sunshine. Awesome. Must be a porcupine here eating the tree. All the way up. But I don't see him. He could be anywhere in them trees, I guess. Or long gone, but he has been here. Or either not run into him. I don't see him. Well, pretty much there now. Not too bad for wind, honestly. There's a major cliff along this side. Trying to stay away from. There's the first rock cairn I saw. Or I guess it's more of a fire pit. Rock cairn number 2. And rock cairn number 3, the big one. It's got to be almost 4 feet tall. Pretty cool. And then rock cairn number 4 and 5, just in case you missed the other 4. That's a nice one. Amazing it stays up there with that wind. Blows through here. Beautiful. A little hazy, but not bad. Not bad at all. Beauty. Looking out through that opening is the road out to Maycroft. And right beside it is Thunder Mountain. And then over here is Lightning Mountain. And it's all part of the Livingston Range. South Livingston Peak's way down the end there. Looks like I can see Castle Mountain too. Way down there. And then I believe that's Ironstone Fire Lookout, which I saw from Wedge Mountain last weekend, which is kind of right in behind Ma Butte. Ma Butte right there. And of course, Crowsnest Mountain sticking up. It's kind of the route up is right up along that snowy spot. Right there. It's hard for me to point out. But up that snow chute on the right side. And then Victoria Ridge. I'm on Racehorse Creek Hill. That's Mount Racehorse, the white one, and Racehorse Peak right beside it. Oh yeah. Back there's Sugarloaf Fire Lookout. It's a really nice one. Been up there. And over here is Thrift Peak, the long ridge. And at the end is Livingston Fire Lookout, right up in the center there. You can't really see it. You can kind of see the road running along the top to get to it. Right, it's hard to point. Right, right there. Anyway, yeah, I hiked that one. It was a pretty awesome hike. I tried it many times, and biggest part is getting across the river, the Old Man River down here. And you kind of go up the backside, get on the ridge, and I walked all the way along to the Fire Lookout and dropped down the backside and down the valley back to the river. It was really nice. Remote. Yeah, pretty nice views. You can see the ridge I came up along there. Right. All the way along, around. Pretty gentle climb. Yeah, I don't see a summit register up here, surprisingly. Considering going out that way, but I don't want to get into any bushwhacking. Looks like if I could get onto that ridge over there, it's pretty well a straight run down to the road. But I don't know if I'm going to get into that today. We shall see. But it's gorgeous. Got hardly any wind. Sun's coming out again. Very nice. I was playing around with my tripod. Extends pretty high, so trying some different shots. Oh yeah, I shaved my beard off. Figured I was coming out here for 3 days, didn't want any ticks living in my beard. But I haven't seen any ticks yet. That's good. Looks like a little shelter somebody tried to build. But anyways, I'm gonna head back the way I came, I believe. This old rotten tree with all the holes in it. Something gotta be living in there. Saw a lot of Richardson ground squirrels. They took off quickly. I didn't get any on video yet. Maybe even a marmot, but I'm not sure. Anyone home? Nobody home. And I think I'm gonna go back over that little camp spot over there. Nice spot for a break. I changed my mind and just found this spot in the snow. I say I never see the ticks out on the snow, so I feel safer sitting here than out in the grass or the dirt. No summit cairn or register to read this time. The wind's a little chilly. Let's see. Got me a summit banana. And I always bring a bag to carry my garbage out with. More wind here than I'd like, but it's not bad. Snow's bright. Yeah, gorgeous. Got a nice view of the Crowsnest and Ma Butte from here. Not bad. That's where I just came from. That's where I'm going. But yeah, I'll just hang out here for a little bit and eat my banana. Listen to the birds. Just heard one of them Townsend solitaires again. Pretty quiet. Maybe I'll listen for the porcupine. Alright, see you after my break. That was a good banana, but big garbage. Taking back out. Doesn't belong here. What else do I got? Oh yeah, some Baby Bell cheese. Good little snack. Oh yeah, some weird clouds over there. You might have seen them earlier in the video. Get a better view of them later. They're still there. I really gotta get some sun on my chin and stuff too. It's really white. Oh well. That'll change after today, I imagine. Yeah, perfect little rest spot. Nice flat rock to sit on. No worries about the ticks. See all the little tunnels the bulls dug over the winter again. And I didn't see or hear the porcupine. Eagle maybe? was a raven, but pretty sure that's a golden eagle. Seen them down this way before. And that's that weird cloud. All kinds of layers to it. Pretty neat. Somewhat of a Chinook arch, I guess. Over the mountains. Oh, there he goes. Coming right at me. Going down in behind the trees. Cool. Always good to see. Yeah, I thought it was a raven looking for snacks after my break. Over there, little white flowers. Same yellow ones I saw last weekend. Nice. Spring is sprung. I just kicked over this rock and pissed off a bunch of ants. I'll put it back on somewhat. There you go, guys. Yeah, they're mad. Funny, some are black and some are red. Living in harmony. Yeah, just working my way back along this nice little ridge. Haven't had a lot of wind. I guess the trees were blocking it maybe. Yeah, it's really nice. Nice sunshine. Oh! Lots of white bark pines. I think that's what the porcupine was eating on too. Must be tasty. You can see the cliff I was looking over there by the summit. It's pretty much straight down. Watch your step. Well, I'm back here at this here nice little campsite. And this is where the trail splits. So I came up kind of over here. There's another trail going down this way, but I read in the reviews it was more bushwhacky. I don't know about that. Like I say, trying to avoid the ticks. Again, I haven't seen any, but I saw a post this morning. The lady I follow on Instagram was hiking just down the end of the Livingstone Range, and she had 2 or 3 different pictures of ticks in her post. Looks like it goes all the way down that valley, which is very treed in. So I don't see a point in that. Really? And with the snow melting, it might get wet down there if there's a little creek flowing or something. So, yeah, I'll go back this way. Well, that was dumb. I set my poles down somewhere, and now I don't have them. Oh, there goes Grossy again. And I think, I could be wrong, but I think I left him at the summit. Oh well, it's not too far away. Yeah, because I put him down, then I was screwing around with my tripod and walked away, I think. So anyways, I'm going back to the summit. A longer hike out of it, I guess. Yep, right where I left them. Oh well, not the first time and probably won't be the last. I guess I'm glad I didn't get too far. I see an ant on them, but no ticks. Tell me something. You forgot your poles. Here we are. Alright. Back on track. Okay, I'm back to where I remembered I forgot my poles. And it only took 20 minutes to get there and back, so not too bad at all. And just work my way down along the ridge here now. Ladybug. Ladybug or ladybird, whatever you call them. I call them ladybugs. Big old pine cones of the white pine. Windy. They spotted me. Hi guys. My van's just over there. Must be the two I saw coming up. The one that was on the hill and the one that was just behind me. Not taking any chances. I won't hurt yous. See you later. That's good. We'll leave them alone and head down this way. Another deer. I don't know if it's on there. It just took off in front of me. There's 3 deers up here. That's good. It was nice to see wildlife. There it is over there. Kind of see him through the trees there. Staring at me. Hey buddy. Hey, stop your foot. Stop that foot. I won't hurt you. You have a great day. Funny, I didn't see any over here yesterday. I was looking. I was watching over on the side of the hill here for any wildlife and saw nothing. Yep. Continuing on. Now I'm back to the road. Found a trail coming up this way yesterday. I didn't take it the whole way, but it kind of went down along the river here, so I think I'll go see if I can find it and walk the creek, not river. Back to the van. Yeah. Here it is here, probably. See lots of game trails out here and stuff, so. But the van's not far away, so. Oh, looky there, there's a beaver in the area too. Oh yeah, he's building a dam down there. He's got that tree chopped off. But his dam's not working right now. Let's go see if I can find him later. But yeah, spring runoff, all the snow melting and stuff, this river, or creek's running very fast compared to what it normally would run. Yeah, he's got a big dam there, but it's not working. Makeshift shelter some kids made, I would say. This would be a nice spot to come and have a fire. Somebody has before. Robin. Another fire ring. There's 3 or 4 in this little area. You can have a few different parties camping. That's the way I like it. All right, back to the van. Well, that was a good hike, just like all of them. I don't complain much. But yeah, not a great trail to follow, so you'd definitely like to download a trail app like All Trails or something to follow along with. But at the same time, it's pretty open and kind of hard to get lost in my opinion, but I got a pretty good sense of direction. But yeah, other than that, saw a few deer, so that was alright. Some grouse, that's pretty typical. Yeah. It turned out to be, what, 7.5 kilometers? But of course I added more on going to find my poles. And 500 meters elevation gain. So I'll pop up what the All Trails says that the hike is. Lots of bugs around, flying around. It's warming up. It's really nice here in the sun. But As soon as this video is done, I'm getting in the shade. But yep, Racehorse Creek Hill. Great little hike if you're down in the area, worth checking out. But anyways, thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.